shattering the part of me, and I can take it. My heart is so hollow, the blood has an echo inside of my veins. My heart is so hollow, your voice is so narrow, making the pain. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow.
Hello, friends.
Go back. That was fun.
One more time.
Can we go back to the dance party?
Let's go back. Like it took me back to like my high school rave days, man. I was just like getting it. I was looking for my glow sticks, like
It's supposed to, like, you know, pump you up. I'm going to pump you up.
I feel pumped.
I feel
She's
ready.
pumped up. Hello, everybody. We have a Julie and an Amber with us today. And I'm not mean and I don't make people introduce themselves, but if you like a Julie and an Amber, they are linked down below. And also, they'll be doing spreads tomorrow and Sunday on Julie's channel, and those are both also linked down below, so you can set yourself a reminder. And the timer that we'll be using tonight is also linked down below, because it is. And also, there's a vote. Don't forget to vote.
You should always.
It's like the vote almost done. Is it only got like a few minutes left, or?
I usually like let us roll in a little bit, give it a minute. We've been live for like 2.5-ish minutes. I usually give it like 4 so everybody can roll in and get their vote in. You know,
Get settled in.
right. Vote whether
That
you
sounds
want to do
good.
30 and a 45 or 2 45s.
40.
How are you guys doing this evening?
40.
I'm doing very well. I've had a productive day so far, so I'm feeling good.
I wish I had a productive day. I've been dealing with the sick mother, so
Mm.
No fun.
it's been a day.
Emily's here. She's ready to party, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like 9 o'clock in the morning for her.
She
That's
seems
it.
like she would be ready to party.
Look, when I had pink hair, it's not pink anymore.
That's okay. In my picture, I have blue hair, and I don't have blue hair anymore either. So.
You should.
I have a box of dye and a bottle of dye. No, a box of bleach and a bottle of dye in my bathroom right now. And that may be a project I work on this weekend.
You can get chaotic. Do it.
Might be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Lexi. I can't believe you were already so late also. Like a whole 20 seconds. What's wrong with you? Hello.
I did have to keep reminding myself, like, sprint tonight at 7. Sprint tonight at 7. And, like, so that when the time was like, sprint tonight at 7. Don't forget, because I will. I'm not used to sprinting on Fridays.
I am so used to sprinting on Fridays that sometimes I'm like, I'm off this Friday. Yeah. Okay. Like, I have to double check because I'm like, because sometimes I do every other week and sometimes I do every week. And do I ever know?
No. Will you go back to every other week in December?
December, because I'm doing 25 videos in December. No, I'll be doing every week because God, he has the time to film 2 other videos to put in there.
Not me.
Not me. And January will probably be sprint heavy because I have to have this whole book finished. And I have like 3,000 words right now.
Okay.
So
you got this. You got this.
So there's that. And you know, it's living the dream.
Yeah. Writing is so much fun.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
pretty much exactly that.
Writeathon.
We have friends. Hello.
I always feel the need to wave.
You know what's bad is like I wave. Like if you guys were live and I was not on the screen, like
You'd
you'll
wave.
pull up and be like, "Hi," and I'm like, "You can't see me, but I'm waving anyway."
I'm here.
Good evening.
I've done that on the videos where I am kind of like producing for Julie in the back end and no one can see me. I will literally like be like, "Yay!" and like, "Oh hi," and nobody can see me or hear me. Well, Julie can see me, so she probably sees me acting like an idiot and they're waving, but I forget if I'm not on camera too.
You know, there is that.
It's okay.
Ooh, friends, Romans, countrymen. I'm gonna end the poll.
Look at that cute picture.
Get your vote in there now.
Get your vote in. I'm gonna hit the button.
Do it.
I'm gonna hit now. I hit the button.
Oh, man. Voting is a privilege. I hope you voted.
Yeah. It doesn't tell me who the winner was. It takes a minute. It's like, I don't know if I want you to know. So 61% of you voted to have 2 45-minute sprints. So that should be what we do.
They're my people.
They are Julie's people.
You're all my people.
Yeah. If you are someone who struggles with a 45, please feel free to break it down on your own into smaller increments that are manageable for you.
Okay.
I won't shame you if you need to do like a 15 and then take a 15-minute break and then do another 15. That's fine. But as I just mentioned, 2,000 to 3,000-ish words, and I need that whole story done in a month and a half. So I'm gonna have to do a little better than that. I have 2,397 words.
It's doable.
Just the whole thing. Just do the whole thing.
Just all of it.
The
Now,
whole-
just refresh me because my brain is like nano mush. Are you rewriting? Like you wrote a draft before?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not like starting from zero. You know your characters. You know the world. You're just redrafting.
Yes. I have
Okay.
like a first draft that was like 33,000-ish words.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be double that. And also completely rewritten.
Yeah.
In 2 months.
But at least you're not having to like learn your characters from scratch or your world from scratch. Like you get it.
I have to relearn my main character because she had well, she didn't have problems actually. And that was a problem.
She needed problems, yeah.
She needed problems. Now she's got problems. But I have to like unlearn previous her and relearn new her.
I understand that.
It's a
Yeah,
whole
I'm
thing.
doing a rewrite as well, so I get it.
Yeah.
We're all living the dream.
Yeah,
I know, Lexi. I know you want to read it. And you know what? One day, maybe you will. You can read about French Grim Reapers that are not in France, nor are they Grim Reapers.
Nor are they Grim Reapers.
It's not for the most part. I mean, there is a couple. There is a couple Grim Reapers.
Okay. I thought you were saying that there was a couple in the book, and I was like, that's good. I'm here for that.
There is a couple of Grim Reapers.
Are they Grim Reapers and a couple?
No.
Oh, I would have been there for that.
That would be cool. But no.
I mean, I'll read it regardless.
Maybe later.
Dreams come true. It'll happen. You'll
Listen,
get it done.
I mean, somebody might work that out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someday, Lexi. Maybe someday. Look at that face. I know, they're not even in France. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to do this button. Do that button. I'm going to do this button.
That looks like a party. What? That's a new feature.
Yeah. Next thing I'm going to do is make sure that we're not on 2 times speed.
They just rolled that one out.
Okay, we're on normal speed.
For the timer. It just starts speeding up and everybody starts panicking.
Maybe they can go to France in the epilogue. I mean, sure. Not really, but sure. Okay. Everybody ready for it?
That's assuming everybody makes it out, right?
I'm ready.
You're not wrong.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
We don't get to dance again.
No.
No, we don't.
How did everybody do?
Oh my God, Amber.
I got about 348 words.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
I got 958 of editing book 2, which is fleshing out scenes that I went, this needs to go here. Good luck later.
Good luck editing, Julie.
Yep. We don't like her.
I put that in the asterisk. I'm like, good luck, ho. I don't know what goes here.
I can't wait for like 3 weeks from now when you're like, I cannot believe I wrote a note to myself that said good luck, ho.
Yep.
I can believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I got 641 words.
Ooh.
But I hate every minute of it.
No. They don't always
We were
come
joined-
easy. But
Oh, I hate it. We were joined by some friends. We had Chandra joined us, and
Hello.
he popped in somewhere. There's a Nikki, and Faye also jumped in, and Nikki's very, very, very close to winning it.
mm-hmm.
Very, very close.
To winning Nano? That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1,206 words away.
Yay.
That's amazing.
Miranda got 846.
Fantastic.
They got 818. Moon got 718. 4.5 pages.
Love it.
That hurts my hand.
I love Siobhan.
Just the thought of it.
She goes hard. I appreciate it.
I am normally a handwriter myself, but like my hand at work today was so bad that like I had to hold my pen a weird way that I don't normally hold it just to be able to write. I couldn't actually write my pen. So the thought of writing 4.5 handwritten pages right now makes me want to cry.
Not happening. Yeah.
My hand can't handle it.
Hi, Day. Welcome. We've got another 45-minute sprint, so there's plenty of time to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
122. 992 in the last 30 minutes.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Good
6.5
Lord.
chapters of Cemetery Voice. Are you enjoying it?
I still have it on my shelf. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
I don't
It's
have that
fantastic.
one.
Yeah.
I don't really read much like YA and stuff anymore.
I do, because I am a glutton for punishment.
I'm just more selective about it, but that is one that I do want to read.
I have gotten more selective about it, and I do try to read. Well, that's not really true, because I get all kinds of stuff from publishers now on NetGalley, and I just take it. So it's a lot.
Yeah,
Giant lot.
I started following on Twitter Aiden Thomas after Julie had him on that. You had him on, like you interviewed him, and I love him as a person. I just haven't gotten like I haven't been reading at all, so I'm like I'm only gonna read things that I really, 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 really want to read, and if it happens to come up in a queue and somebody wants to read it with me or something, then maybe. But I do like him as a person a lot. He's really cool.
Yes. 1,038.
Fantastic.
I don't want to know how you rewoked the chapters.
They were sleeping. They woke them up, put them in bed, woke them up again. Yeah.
Sydney got 1441 and enjoyed some spiked eggnog.
I cannot write while drinking. I'm impressed.
I feel like I need eggnog now. I don't like it and or know what it is.
I've never had eggnog.
I don't know if I like it and or know what it is. There we go. That made more better. More. I'm done.
Made more
Yeah,
better.
I've never tried it.
It made more
freaks me
better.
out.
Ah, yes, that made more better.
It's better that made. Got it.
That's great. I got about 3 hours of sleep last night and then went to work for 11 hours. So killing it.
Gross. That's a great word count.
Day, highest word count day for the month. Cha-ching.
Yay.
Time for leftover pie.
Always.
I
I
had
didn't
that
get any
already.
pie this year.
Oh, you're too far away. Or I'd send you pie.
It's okay. I don't really need pie.
Nobody
Me
needs
neither.
pie, but we all need pie.
But I
And
still
I was
made
looking
2
forward
of
to a
them.
chocolate pie, but my aunt went and was stupid, so we didn't go over there. So we went and ate at a restaurant instead. So no pie.
Next time, get a flight. Come to dinner.
No, next time
You
I'm
want more?
cooking. I'm cooking. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm cooking.
That too.
Like even for Christmas, I'll probably end up cooking.
Ooh, smoochy scene.
Smoochy smooches.
6:52. You're fine. Winning is winning. Okay.
Yep.
Any win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
Take what you can get. See, everybody
I
thinks
have
someone's
heard.
voice.
I have heard such good things about it.
Hello, Catherine. I am excited for the next book also. He posted something yesterday on Instagram about the new book because it's like the Sunbearer Trials, I think.
Yes.
And apparently he's getting flack because the title is similar to Jordan F. Raybearer.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, we are two marginalized people. Like, can we not just like support each other instead of trying to attack each other? And I'm like, good for you.
Well, it's not even the two of them attacking each other. It's people trying to like pit them against each other.
Yeah.
He's like, we're not going to play that game.
Trying to get them against each other. Like
he's like, we're not doing this. We're writing from two very different cultures, two very different perspectives. There's room for everybody. Try someone else. Like it's not happening. I was like,
right, like come on.
Titles are titles. It's not a big deal. The posters are the ones that have the final approval in the title. There's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah. Well, I think there were similar titles and like similar-ish crowns, like sun ray crowns on the covers, and people were like going off about it. And I was like,
listen, 2020 was the year of that black snake. That black snake was on like 33 covers.
That snake was
the same art clip. It was like the same shape, the same size, the same color. Like it was the same fucking snake on like 40 covers.
And then there's a ton of like booktube videos where people were looking at like the cover designers who used the legit same stock photos and just like flip them or change them or like it.
Yeah. And this is like trad pub. Like,
yeah.
So,
yeah. It wasn't like indie pub stealing trad pub images to try to like boost their books. They were all trad pub.
There was a time when I was in the bookstore and I was looking through books, and I think it was in like the not horror but more thriller genre, and I was like pulling them out and looking at them, and I was like, how did this like self-published book get in here? Because it was a bad cover, and I turned it over and I was like, Simon and Schuster. I was like, what the hell? I could have made a better cover. It was really bad.
Yeah. Yes. I will read it, I promise.
Just hit the FE button, Jess.
It's all the way over on the other side of the room. It's the work phone. So
it's too late for work calls.
It's way over there.
See yourself out.
I'm on call this weekend, so.
Ew.
So if they leave a message, I have to listen to it.
I texted Amber in that sprint because I completely forgot that I had made a series Scrivener. So I have all 3 of my books in one Scrivener project. So I went to like look at how many words I'd written. It was like 267,534. And I was like, that's
a lot of words.
That's a whole lot of words. That's all the books.
Somewhere I have another Scrivener file of this book, like 43 drafts ago, but I can't find it. I don't know that it's important now that we're 43 drafts away from that, but
no.
I want to look something up, but I know that it's in that like I was trying to look up
Mm.
one of the characters' brothers' names. And I know it's in there, but also you could just
Make it
Control F.
Yeah. Or that.
I got to get better about not opening so many Scrivener. I'm really quick to be like, Mom, just open a new Scrivener. And so I'll have like the same book with so many different like titles. Like, this is the one, this is the final one. And this time I'm trying not to do that anymore. And I accidentally named my current one Dralula instead of Dracula. So now it's just Dralula. I'm not changing it. I'm not making a new one.
I freaking love it.
At least you know which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Dralula 2021 is the name of my document.
I think the Scrivener file I'm looking for is 2 laptops ago.
Oh.
So I think it's over there on top of the bookshelf.
Yeah. That's where it stays.
And that's where it's going to live forever.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole new draft, right? So if you need to change the dude's name, change the dude's name.
They have very specific names. Because their family is Irish and Japanese. So, like, they have, like, family names.
So different from my draft where I'm like, Julie, I don't know what to call this guy. Here's 3 words. Which one sounds more like a dude bro? And she was like, this one. And I'm like, then that's what we're going with. I needed a dude bro name.
That's fair. Okay, who's ready for a final 45-minute sprint?
Pick me.
It's a trick question. It doesn't matter if you're ready or not. We're going to do it.
That's true.
I mean, if somebody says no, we're going to be like, oh, okay, sorry.
We're not. We're going to do it.
Yeah.
I like this version.
I don't know if I do.
You like this
I
one
haven't
better?
decided yet. I haven't decided yet.
No? Option. What's better, A or B? You'll hear the optometrist. Do you like it? Which one's clear, A or B?
They both look exactly the same. And she's like, just
Yeah.
do you need to see them again? No, I've seen them
No.
5 times. They are exactly the
They're
same.
exactly the same. And then they go, oh, and you're like, fuck, I got it wrong.
This is a trick question. They're
It's a
the
trick
same.
question. Does anybody else get anxiety at the eye doctor or just me? They like ask you like which one's better, A or B? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I make them show me
Terrified I'm gonna pick
multiple
the wrong
times.
one.
But I don't have to. And then what's funny is that my mom actually did that, and then she got her glasses, and she was like, "These are not right." And she was like, "These are too strong. I can't. Like, they're making me sick for like 2 weeks straight." So she went in and had to do it all again, and they were like, "Yeah, your prescription was too strong." So she literally picked the wrong one, and I was like, "I didn't know you could pick a wrong one." Now I'm gonna have
There's
even more
definitely a wrong
anxiety the
one.
next time.
There's definitely a wrong one. And I would make him go back and forth like 3-4 times because I was like, I'm not getting this wrong.
I don't want to get it wrong.
Mm-mm.
I will say, like, it looks the same to me. I don't know.
All right, friends. We have a final sprint. I wonder what it does if we do this with this. Oh, we'll like clear up here.
I like being able to get up under it like that.
She wants to hide.
The sprint, like the actual timer, is larger if we're at the bottom.
Yeah,
Sure.
Either way, it doesn't.
So you see, I feel like you see less of us. We're smaller on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. But we're
Right?
wider. We're smaller, but we're wider.
We are short and wide.
We are.
There,
I'm
see,
not.
if you move it, my hand
tall and wide.
will not be at the end anymore. See?
Oh,
It's all right. There's nothing, incriminating on my shelves, so we can do whichever shot.
Eventually, people are going to stop inviting me to their sprints because I'm such a goober. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
no.
I'm like, look, I'm measuring it with my hand. Ooh, ooh.
But that's why I want you here.
I have a headache.
Okay, final sprint time, y'all.
Good luck.
You can do it the other way. Don't listen to me if you like it the other way.
Do good work.
I really don't mind it either way.
Well, now it's too late.
My love language is making is fighting. I don't know why. Okay, good luck.
Jeez. What? Leave it. Leave it. Just that for the rest of the sprint. Listen, I'm telling you right now, Jessica, you're moving this back to 45. This is all fun and games. I'm fine with it, but you're moving us back to 45. Oh my God. That was amazing. Oh. I wasn't done dancing.
Sorry.
It's okay.
How'd everybody do?
I did good.
Yay.
I'm gonna pull up my numbers. I don't know them. Got about 1,000 words. A little over 1,000.
I got about 800. I now have like 13 something for the day.
Very good.
307.
Eat something. I also saw you
It's
dancing.
7-0.
I love a good dance break.
Yeah.
I did not see that. I was honestly focused. I was not even paying attention.
As you should be.
I had us over to the side, tiny, so I could just see our little tiny selves. I
I
caught motion.
was quite enjoying Emily's comment.
Oh, girl. That's a big book. She's writing the next Priory of the Orange Tree.
Her editor asked her to add in a new point of view throughout the entire book. So
That is not a small thing.
no. And also it was already like 150,000 when she asked for that. So
That's intense.
I give her a hard time all the time.
Listen.
She was writing a novella and it was like 60,000 words. I'm like, it's not a novella anymore. But I love you, Emmy.
No.
Oh gosh.
I thought I wrote wrong.
617.
It's a lot of words.
Fantastic. Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're glad you were restarting a new novel. Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
We have what, 4 days left?
I did not mean to stay here.
We are too much fun, Moon.
Glad you did.
3,031 for the day. You deserve that sleep, my friend.
Yes.
14, 18, and got the kiddos to bed at the end.
That is an amazing word count, including bedtime.
A talent and a skill I do not have.
No. It's awesome.
8:32, got ready for bed. 5:44, hit the daily goal.
Nice.
6 and a bit of pages. So I'm gonna sing along and dance.
Nice. That's awesome.
1395, 13.5 in my project.
You already won. That's great.
Fantastic.
Skincare routines needed. It's a good thing.
I love that.
Wait, she's only at 20,000 words. I feel like it was way longer than that. But okay. I will concede. I have a face.
You missed the comment where they said long sprints are amazing.
Long sprints are amazing. I don't know where that comment is, but wherever it is,
it may not have shown up in StreamYard yet, but it's on the YouTube comments.
It's on the very bottom.
They take a little bit longer to get into StreamYard.
It's there. I see it.
Mm.
What?
The very newest comment.
Oh, there. What was I reading?
I don't know.
Apparently, it's far too late for my sleep-deprived brain to learn how to read.
Yeah.
Also, it is really quiet in the other room, and that terrifies me.
That should terrify you.
There's 2 puppies in there. 11-week-old puppies. They're quiet.
You're so close, Nikki.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
That's amazing.
That's
We
like-
have 4 days.
You only have to write like 325 words a day.
Crushing it.
Not even that many. 300 words a day.
Mm-mm.
I don't know math. Somebody do the math. Anyway.
I don't math.
I can't math this late at night either. I had a
No.
calculator pulled up trying to figure out percentages because it's like, at this part of your book, you should be at 11%. And I'm like, 11% is like 8,000 words. And I'm at like 3,000. Like, sure.
It's not time yet.
I can't. I have. What else do I put in there? There's nothing else to put in. Like, I already just like put in like a weird filler scene for fun. What do people write in books?
Things.
Clearly.
Yeah.
See, Emily and I need to co-write so she can put things in and then I can take them out and be like, no, this is too much. Stop it.
Make a great pair.
11% is 8,000 words if you're writing a 70,000 word novel, which is what I'm shooting for.
Correct.
And yours would be much more than that.
Yes. You just gotta get that set up in. What does life look like before the drama?
Do you think if it's 100,000 word book, then 11,000 will be 11%?
I forget to describe things and have a note to myself. It's like, why do you just have like a giant wall of dialogue?
I do that
Nobody
too.
wants that.
Because at the time, you're just listening to them talk, right? You're just writing what they say. And then you can go back in and add in like the actual action tags and like description of what they're around or doing. That's always can be done in editing. I start to feel like my first drafts are just nothing but people talking to each other. They talk to each other, they move, they go over here, then they talk to each other, and then they move and they go over here, and then they talk to each other.
Yes, that. And that is going to be the fun draft that Kate gets in January. Is going to be they go over here and they talk to each other, then they move and then they go over here and they talk to each other.
That smooths out eventually.
That's what she's getting. She's going to learn to like it.
I mean, maybe not, but that's what she's getting regardless. Let's not presume that she's going to enjoy that.
She's going to learn to like it.
She'll get used to it at the very least.
I want brutal honesty, so she doesn't have to like it. 34,000-ish words for Nano, but 85,000 words for my entire novel so far. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
This.
Yeah.
I hate you, but also I love you.
I'm hoping to end around 115. I'm at 107 now. So I hope to not go over.
I hate you too.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I am 4 eels.
Yeah.
3 kids in a trench coat.
Banging on a typewriter.
That's me. I did last week when we did live sprints and I had Laura and Kristen with me, and Laura and I were talking about all the things that we can't do, and we were talking about how crazy you are, and then I stood up for you because I said, you are the one with a published book, so clearly one of the 3 of us is doing something right, and it's not the 2 of us not doing things.
It was very nice. Thank you for sticking up for me. Every now and then, you do something other than make me cry.
Every now and then. I prefer to make you cry, though. It's more fun for me.
I know you do.
Adult crime thriller.
I tend to underwrite. I tend to need to flesh out after because that's me. Well, it's me. They just go here and they talk to each other, and they go over there and they talk to each other.
You smooth out the transitions later.
I'm curious as how long their chapters, like how long each chapter is on average in their books.
Nothing to see here.
I don't mind I don't love 2.5 pages of setting. I don't mind it. But I have read books where it's like 2.5 pages where you're describing the texture and color of paper.
No, I can't.
And I'm like, why are we here?
No. I have straight up DNF books. I think like Naomi Novik does it like the most, where it's just chapters upon chapters of like exposition and no dialogue. And I'm like, it's so straining on like a reader's eyes to have no break in the page or in like the paragraph. Like, I mean, it's literally just a page of text, no indents, no paragraphs. And I'm like, it's too much.
Robin Hobb is that for me.
I can't.
I
haven't tried.
So hard.
I haven't tried their book, but I mean, I can't. It's one of the things that like is seriously like a pet peeve. I cannot read books like that. Maybe audiobook I would work, but like I cannot.
I'm so concerned about this, Moon. So concerned. Because, like, was it a cookbook? Because if not, I don't know.
How was that integral to any plot? Like, whoa. I'm so confused.
So that actually reminds me of when I was in
this one is
in high school, and I took like an AP English class, and it was like creative writing, and one of our assignments was that we had to write a paper, like a story on how to do something food related, and we got assigned, and somebody had to do it while you were reading it out loud to see if you did it correctly, and mine was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I had to like write out in a fiction story wise how to. And I was like, creatively, when am I ever going to need to know how to write how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Right now. What if they're an alien and they don't know that the peanut butter goes on the top and the jelly goes on the bottom?
I don't think that matters.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Just flip the sandwich over if you're really that.
You can flip it over.
You can flip it over. You can.
I've had a 7-year-old refuse to eat a sandwich because the peanut butter was on the top instead of on the bottom. So
the only thing that I mind is when the monsters that put peanut butter on both sides and then put the jelly in the middle, like the jelly's going to stay if it's not attached to bread and it just slides out. People do that.
That would be too
Monster
much.
is correct.
That would be too
Monsters.
much peanut butter to jelly ratio. That would just be too much peanut butter.
Listen, I understand.
That would be the driest, get stuck at the top of your mouth sandwich you've ever had in your entire life.
Just rubbing it off the top of your mouth all the time. Oh,
Yeah, maybe I should do a cozy mystery and have an entire chapter on how to create a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right?
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Everybody's homework for the next week is to write a story about how to reheat leftover pancakes.
I have never in my life stored leftover pancakes.
I have.
I have not. I'll just make new ones.
For aliens.
Exactly. We agree. They need to have their own bread. You smush them together.
I oftentimes make pancake cupcakes, pancake muffins. Sure, we'll go pancake muffins. And you make pancake batter and you make it in a muffin tin. Don't ask questions. And I make them for like meal prep for breakfast for work.
Okay.
Because they're more easily portable.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I would probably just buy those little mini frozen pancakes from like the grocery store and reheat those.
I mean, I could, but they taste better when I make them myself.
I once passed a guy driving on the street that just had a bowl and a spoon and was eating cereal. I'm like, sir, you're actively driving. Like, I don't understand. So I appreciate a portable muffin.
I've seen someone eating a plate of spaghetti.
How? I've seen reading a newspaper. I've seen some stuff that makes me feel unsafe on the road. Like, it's ridiculous.
I've seen some interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
Naked body parts that aren't supposed to be naked when you're driving.
Those two.
I
Some
mean,
of
I have
those.
seen those, especially when I rode around with my ex-fiance in his truck. He has an 18-wheeler. He's a truck driver. And you can see every inch of inside of people's cars from inside of those things. So if you're ever on the road and you're doing a little naughty, truck drivers can see everything. I saw
The people
some
doing
stuff
that usually
in
want
traffic.
people to see them doing everything.
I don't know. Like the ones doing it in traffic at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, yes, but the ones doing it in the dark on like a road that is not very traveled, probably not. Still can see everything from an 18-wheeler.
That is
Eat soup.
terrifying. Maybe out of a thermos.
Good soup.
Okay.
Oatmeal. How?
No, Devasia, no.
Are you like just taking it out of, wow, don't do that on the internet. Are you just like drinking it out of a cup as you're driving, or are you actually spooning it?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The like microwavable little like oatmeal cups probably fit in your cup holder. And then you can like take it up at like a red light and eat and then put it back in your cup holder.
I feel like oatmeal
Probably.
gets cold so fast. I would not be happy with that oatmeal.
Correct. It would. But you know.
Yeah, don't start doing this on the internet. It's probably
No.
not a good idea.
Yes,
That's definitely
that is
ending
a
up on somebody's.
fair
It's a
line to
that is
draw.
a
If you
fair-
need cutlery, it's a no.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fair line.
It is. I agree. What Julie said.
I have problems with this, Devasia. I have problems with this. I'm concerned about your safety.
But
First,
I
If
see
you
how it
truly
could work.
stopped-
I wouldn't do it, but I could see how it would work.
First off, Devasia's very short, and I'm surprised she doesn't have to sit in a booster seat to legally drive.
Hey, I'm short too.
My grandmother legally had to sit in a booster seat to drive. She was 4'11". And in the state of Ohio, you must sit in a booster seat if you're under 5.
That
is
is
so-
discrimination against the height challenged Americans.
That is so dehumanizing to a little old lady to sit in a booster.
Right?
They do not
That's
come to Texas.
horrible.
They don't make you do that in Texas. In Texas, my grandma is 5'9", 5'10", and she does not have to use a booster seat.
Listen, I can't eat at a table without food landing on my shirt. So, or no.
I
You know what?
do enjoy a good like breakfast burrito in the car once in a while, but if it has, a wrapper that I can keep on it.
That I find more troubling than eating. Eat soup in the car, but be far from the wheel.
If you have short legs, it's not always possible, Julie. Don't discriminate
Amber.
against the shorters, okay?
As somebody who has had an airbag explode in their face, you don't want to be that close to a wheel.
Mm-mm.
You also
It's not okay.
You also cannot physically drive if you cannot reach the pedals. You have to
Put
come up far enough
on.
to reach
No,
the
I don't
pedals.
even care.
They
Put
make
on platform
extensions.
shoes. Platform shoes are extensive. Like
I'm not wearing.
legitimately.
That is dangerous. Wearing like heels and platform shoes when you drive. That is more dangerous.
Not as dangerous as being that close
I'm also
to the
not
wheel.
that close. I'm not that close to the wheel because I actually have freakishly long legs for my height. But
Me too.
but
I'm
some
all
people I
leg.
do know that have to be up there a little bit closer.
No.
I'm only 5'5", and my seat is as far back as it goes.
Yeah,
all
I'm
leg.
5'3", 5'4" ish, and mine's pretty far back just because I do have freakishly long legs for my
I
size.
don't care if you've got to drive with your fingertips.
It's not about the fingertips. It's about the legs. You can't drive with your tip of your toe. You won't be able to go. You won't be able to stop.
You won't be able to live if you get in an accident. Is the
You
thing.
can't. You have no room to talk. You're 5'10", Julie. You can't talk to us about this. You can't. You're not allowed.
Don't discriminate against my height. I am allowed
We're
to have an opinion on
discriminating
safety.
against our height.
No,
because
I'm
we're
not. I'm
short.
saying that it's unsafe.
It's unsafe to not be able to reach the pedal.
They make extensions.
Thank you, Jessica.
No one is going to buy an extension unless you're like under 5'7" or 4'7", and you're
I'm
not
like-
at 5'1" going to buy an extension.
Why? That's exactly who should be.
No, you're not gonna though, because you're an adult and you don't want that. I'm an adult, damn it.
Well, then you're gonna have to sit in a booster.
I don't have to, luckily. I do miss my tall. Like I did buy a shorter car this time around when I got a car, and I do miss my SUV because I felt tall.
It's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken
I think those
noses.
airbags are gonna hurt you no matter how far away you are from it.
Oh, they do.
That is true. But the closer you are.
The feet pedals should extend out.
I agree. If they came out,
Sure.
that would solve a lot of that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Or
I do
call
also
the
know
car
people that
industry.
are closer than they need to be. I always like my grandma gets too close, and I tell her, if your knees are bent, you're
You're
too
driving
close.
like this.
If your knees are bent the entire time, if you cannot extend your leg all the way out when you hit the brake, like if you don't have to extend, you're too close.
It's physically impossible for
She's
me
like-
to extend my whole leg.
No, I'm talking about at our height, like where I'm telling her to be. She's too close.
Got it.
I'm like, you should be able to
Got
like push your leg all the way out. She's the same. Well, she's shorter than me.
Maybe.
She's only like 4'9".
I don't know. I've never
4'10".
needed them. I got long legs.
I do.
Yeah, I've honestly getting into my me and my mom are the same height, and when I get into her car, I'm like, oh my god, and I have to like pull her seat all the way back.
No. Oh. Good night.
Thanks for joining us, Moon. We need
Way to crush it.
battle too.
We do.
Good night, Moon.
There are some cars that you can like program and everything will come up, but they're usually very expensive cars, right?
Yeah.
They're like
Fancy.
the
Yeah.
60 to 80 and above thousand range cars, and I can't afford that. I'm so sorry.
I'd rather have a house.
I live in an apartment. I can't afford
Mhm.
that.
Right. Again, if you're new here and you don't already follow Julie and Amber, there are links in the description box down below. And they're going to be doing sprints tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And both of those are linked down below so that you can click on it and hit reminder.
Are you
Yeah.
coming for either
The
of those?
belly button. Hit the belly button.
Hit the belly button. I will giggle and possibly pee a little. So don't hit my belly button, but you can hit the notification button if you want.
Hit the
If
belly
you want to
button.
come. And we do the same thing. We do 2 45-minute sprints. So you'll get a lot done.
I can't.
Don't hit my belly button. It's my personal space.
Jess
Thank
needs
you.
a nap. It's okay.
Yeah. And don't please don't touch my belly.
My mom one time like poked at my belly from the side, and I went like this so fast. She was like, "Oh God, I think you broke my hand." I was like, "Don't touch my belly."
My dad does it all the time. I'm like, don't anger the flub. Get off.
It's gonna come at you.
Yeah. It's like, don't leave it alone.
It will hurt you.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
quick.
gonna hit the button. Everybody wave bye. Bye.